Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Fresno Grizzlies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Chopped weakly to the left. Davis has got it. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in, number 72, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Romine on at first, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, Cameron Perkins. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Runners on first with 1 down. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 6, Kirk Neuenhuis.
So striding forward now, Kirk Neuenhuis. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. So far this season, Nieuwenhuis is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball on the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Christian Bergman, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Striding into the box, Tony Kemp, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Now here's the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Kyle Tucker.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Cox is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Tucker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding in, Chris Herman. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit. Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
302 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Daniel Munoz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Munoz, a California-born ball player, is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box, Manny Pierce, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Count still at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor moves over. 1 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Way out in front. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Tyler White will bat next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 3 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Dero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
And ready for his first at-bat, Derek Fisher. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
The 1-2 fouled away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses 2-2. White over at second. Fisher at first. 2 out in the inning. Fly ball out toward right field. Neuenhuis waits on it, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Digging in, Mike Margima, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Mike Margima.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Kemp is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, Andrew Romine, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, number 72. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Flying toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cameron
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Cameron Perkins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Sierra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, number 14.
The pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. chopped him up. And this will land foul. The pitch. Smoke toward third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Kyle Tucker. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
That's
3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. Man at first after the 2-out walk. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here it comes on 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Ready on 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Davis is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So digging in now, Chris Herman 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Chuck Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Standing in now, Daniel Munoz, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Ready with the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Houston after this. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Leading off for Fresno, first baseman, Julius Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit down the line at first. Marjuma is there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Munoz ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
White.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White, a base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. White is off at first with 2 away. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Into the box now, Manny Pierce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Margima. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. One and 2 now. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Andrew Romine, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, number 72, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready once again, Cameron Perkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. With runners in scoring position this season, Perkins is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. In now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Perkins blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tacoma leads it 2-0. Into the box, Max Stassi. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Romine comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Coming to the plate now, Sierra looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Slider. Oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Popped high in the air. Pierce moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Chris Herman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Chuck Taylor.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chuck Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in, Daniel Munoz. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Cox moves over, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Kyle Tucker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Gary Cox, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Yuli Gurriel who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Runner's back.
No, he's in there, safe.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as it's on the ground toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two balls and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Line to the right side. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Tyler White will bat next, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. Left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Derek Fisher, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Here's the 3-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Sean Armstrong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Max Stassi. And not in time as the run scores. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Second and third, 2 away. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Set and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
3 runs already home here. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The Grizzlies are out in front, 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Manny Pierce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Martin.
Now at the plate, Mike Margima. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I think that curveball is the big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Andrew Romine. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 72.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. James Hoyt takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 51, James Hoyt.
Number 72 will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Into the box now, Cameron Perkins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tony Kemp is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
digging in and looking for more. Kyle Tucker, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Kemp gets his lead at first, nobody out. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. In now, Gary Cox. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Onto the balcony and gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
First baseman, number 10, Julius.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And he lays off there, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. Number 72 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Singled homer run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. set with the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-1. Ties him up inside with a good fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 5-2. Buddy Bashir's has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Buddy Bashir.
Now batting, Kirk Neuenhuis. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Neuenhuis aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Underhanded flip. There's 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Chuck Taylor. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pierce. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Two down, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Two and 2 the count. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. You're short, hit hard. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Fresno leads this one 5-2. Number 52 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 52.
Now in the box, Tyler White trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, Tyler White.
From the stretch. Changeup in for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. In now, Derek Fisher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping into the box, Max Stassi. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Munoz over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Grizzlies are out in front, 5-2. Tony Sipp comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Tony Sipp.
Ready for another chance? Mike Margima. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He's throwing out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Into the box, Andrew Romine. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Margima on at first, nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, number 72, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Cameron Perkins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lays off 2-2 now. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Kirk Neuenhuis would be next. And the payoff pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Cox is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The Grizzlies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Charlie Morton earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tony Sipp closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Rainiers, 2 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.